Yeah. Today, before we are going to study the to have and to has as an auxiliary verb, we have to have a recap from the previous lesson. So I'm gonna go there as well. This is the grammar crash course. Yeah. So when you are living in Afghanistan, so you have to wait for internet to work fast. Yeah. The grammar crash course. Uh, in this course, we are going to cover the core principle of advanced grammar. You know, guys, the advanced level of grammar is about that you have to learn, you have to be precise, and you have to have a good control and learn about different styles of essays or different styles of structures to in order to be able to communicate and also write formal, academic, and persuasive, or also natural tune. So this is why, for example, you are learning different tenses, which with least changes in the form of your structure, you will going to get very big meaning changes. And then for control, for example, you are talking about a topic, so you are supposed to talk very automatically. You are using different tenses, conditionals, and clauses without thinking about them. Should I use this or that? So, by practicing and also understanding the core concept of them, you are able to use them articulately without thinking about them. So, in the previous lesson, we have talked about to be verbs. I should say that to be verbs are used in two forms, one as a main verb and the other as an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. They are help us to make sentences that can work for other tenses. Because in simple tense, in simple present tense, well, the shape of our sentence is so simple and easy and understandable. But if we want to express our thought for example, future continuous tense or perfect continuous tense, we have to learn about auxiliary verbs in order to uh, use or communicate very well. And yeah, yesterday we have talked about different forms of to be verbs. For the present, we have aim, is, are, which aim is used for the first person singular noun, and is for third person singular, and are for plural singular, for the second plural singular noun. So I asked Fatima to tell me about was and where we are using with which kind of subjects.
And then mufala was and were, which are including to be verbs. So we use was where in the past to talk about the past. We use was with I, he, she, it, and where with we, you, they.
Yes, that's great. Thank you so much. And now, first up, I don't know yesterday you were in our class or not, but could you tell me about the present participle, uh, that when we use this? If not, it's still okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain. Okay, so the present
So,
participle.
because yesterday I was absent, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that's okay. That's completely fine. For the present participle, I don't know. Yesterday I've talked about this or not, but today I'm gonna elaborate on this more because this is one of the most fundamental thing for to be verbs and also to have verbs because we use have and being. We have a time for the present perfect participle, which is we use to have verbs and to be verbs at the same time. And that's why the present participle form of being is so much important. And I will going to elaborate on that more in this class, in today's session. And for past participle being, we usually use the being for the passive voice and also for the past perfect tenses. Being is also very important. And if we say that, for example, the to be verbs that is used as a the main function of the to be verbs, I don't know why it's not working. Okay. So as a main function, yesterday we told about the main function that it expressed the state of being, the state of identities, qualities, or states. Okay, Frishta, please read the sentence. Could you see my cursor? I don't know.
Yes, she's a teacher.
Yeah, and tell me what the verb is used as a helping verb or as a main verb.
Is she's a teacher? To be verb.
Yeah, it is a to be verbs, but tell me it is used as a main verb or as auxiliary verb or helping verb. Anyone else who wanna say?
Hi, can I say teacher?
Yeah, why not?
First of all, good evening to all, good morning to all of you. She is a teacher, as is the main word that we are using here. And they were happy. Here were also the main verb.
Yeah, marvelous. It's really good. So she is a teacher. We don't have any auxiliary verb. Is as a shows the state of being. Like she is a teacher. It shows the state or the identity of the teacher. It is used as a main verb. They were happy also shows the quality or how they feeling. So it is also the state of being or qualities of them. And yeah, practice and fill in the blanks. I ask, let me see how many students are here. So, Nargis, please tell me, please read this part.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Thank you.
Complete these sentences with the correct form of to be. She's a doctor. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well done, top notch. That's great. And then Lisa, please tell me the second one.
The second one,
Yeah.
the report is written by them.
Yeah. So could you tell me which kind of voice we use in this sentence? I mean,
Passive voice.
passive. Yeah, that's very well.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the third one, who wanna go? Farzana. I think Farzana didn't participate yet. Farzana, please tell me.
Yes, teacher. Hello to everyone. The third one, they are studying
Yeah, that's really good. So why we use are here? What is the reason?
because it's a present continuous tense.
Yeah, and then because we have they, for they we are using are because they are plural, yeah?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, that's great. So let's see some collocations, some important collocations that we are using to be versed with that. Actually, we haven't learned about this in the previous lesson because they are so much important for you to level up your English. That is why I concatenated them in here for you to learn. And okay, so let me ask one of you who wanna read this part for me. Who wanna read? Okay, first step is
Teacher, can I read?
yeah, anyone else who talked.
Okay, common patterns and collocations. Collocation. The way in which some words are often used together, or a particular combination of words used in a way, for example, commit a crime, be able to, or knock it off, to be plus adjective plus prepositions, to be interested in, to be good at, to be responsible for,
Yeah.
then to be plus,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's really great. So let me elaborate on this. It is collocation. I don't know, have you ever learned about collocations or not, but collocations are really important for you to talk articulately and have a good fluency. And also in academic way, we also use collocations. It's really important because for native speakers, they are using a lot of this. And then here is the form or a structure: to be plus adjective plus preposition. For example, to be interested in. For example, I am saying to be interested in learning English, you have to build a habit. Or to be good at, for example, cooking, to be good at cooking, you have to use different or various ingredients. Or for example, we say to be responsible for your children, you have to take good care of them. Yeah. And then, yeah, they are you, for example, first of all, you use the to be, which we have already talked about, the to be verbs, and then you use an adjective like interested, good, responsible, nice, and fast, anything else, any kind of adjective. And then preposition like in, at, for. Can anyone make a one kind of collocations for me by using to be and then adjective and then preposition?
Teacher, can I do it?
Yeah, I will write. Do?
For example, I can say, I am interested in politics.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm interested.
In politics.
Yeah, interested in politics. Yes. Okay, to be about to. It is talking about impending action or imminent action. For example, I'm saying the meeting is about to start. So let me ask Furuzan. Furuzan, can you give an example from about this collocation? Like an action is going to happen, an impending action. Okay, not. Let's move on Lisa. Lisa, please tell me can you make a collocation about this?
Yes, teacher. First of it, I have a questions. I'm interested in politics. Does it work? Because I think we have a
Yeah,
structure to be plus adjective plus preposition.
yeah. Let me elaborate on that. We are talking about to be. We have talked that to be have different forms. We have am, is, are, be.
Yes, I know, teacher. But here we have a subject also. I think it's a special structure that it would be to be. It means to be interested in. To be plus interested adjective and in preposition.
That is working, but if it is not just it is just a part of a sentence. To be adjective and preposition, you can use that in any part of your sentence, so you can add
Okay.
I at the first or at the end. The most important thing that just this part, this can be included in any part of a sentence, so you can use it in any way that you want. Just the important thing is that you are using a to be verb at the first, and then an adjective in the middle, and then a preposition at the end. For example, to be interested in politics, politics is also not in there. But for example, in here we have to be an interested in. It is not that our sentence is not ending here. You have to elaborate more. You have to say more information there. Yeah? Okay. So for the
Yes,
two,
teacher. Okay. To be good at speaking English, you have to exercise more.
No, I'm not talking about the first one, about the second one, to be about to, like,
Uh-huh.
and that is going to happen.
Okay.
So, for example, you can say that the exam is about to begin, or something that is going to happen, or the movie is going to
Can I
start.
say something?
Yeah,
I'm about to write a letter. Does it work?
yeah, why not? I'm about to write
A letter.
a letter. Yes. Okay, and then to be supposed to. Uh, it explains the expectation or obligation. For example, if you notice, sometimes I'm asking you, you are supposed to do your assignment as soon as possible, or you are supposed to read the code of conduct by tomorrow. So it shows obligation in that I am telling you that you have to do that, or expectation. I expect you that you do that. And yeah, for example, here I wrote, you are supposed to submit it by Friday. So, Sahar, you haven't participated yet, I guess. So please uh, say an example if you can. If not, don't be worried.
Can I say an
So,
example?
Yeah, Sahar, go on.
sorry, teacher, I have joined a little bit, but in the during of the lesson, I will be say some examples.
No worries. Okay, so who wanna say?
Can I say, sir? Sorry.
Okay.
Um, you're supposed to make a decision by the end of this week.
Yes, you're supposed to make a decision, yeah?
Yeah, make a decision by the end of this week.
By the end of this week. Yeah, really nice. Thank you so much for all of you for great participation. I am really happy because all of you are so smart. All of you are smart cookies. Okay, advanced.
Ma'am, can I ask a question? Sorry. With this part.
What?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I just want to say that there's a lot of preposition and also a lot of conjunction that you use. This is the most important, but there's also a lot of uh, things that you have to use. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the things that we learn, or there's a lot, or there's something that we didn't study in this class, especially about the sport. It's to or to be in many on things.
Uh-huh. So I feel I got you. So, you tell me that, for example, some of for example, preposition, interjection, or conjunction, or any other parts of the grammar, we haven't learned yet, but right now you are using them in today's lesson. So it is hard for me to understand. Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that is great. Let me give you a kind of overview of what we are doing right now. So right now we are talking about to be verbs. To be verbs, I've already told that to be verbs are the usage of to be verbs are very broad and versatile. We are using them in many ways in different tenses, and here I'm just showing you that where we are using the to be verbs. But uh, because we are using them in different tenses, in different forms, but we are not going to go on all of them each by one and very with details. Uh, but I'm going to show you that we have something that we use to be verbs. So still, if that is unclear for you, you don't have to be worried because we are going to cover each of them in the upcoming sessions because the grammar topics are all very interconnected. If you want to
Yeah.
explain one part, you have to say another thing. And then because these things might be hard right now for you, but for the next for the later session that we are going to talk about other mm, grammar topics, when you come back and you read it, all of these will be very easier for you because the grammar topics, as I said, is very interconnected to each other. And if you don't say that, you will not have a good recap or a good overview of that. So right now I'm telling you that we are talking about to be verbs. It is used in many ways. We are using them as a main verb, as an auxiliary verb, as a collocation or common patterns. So right now you have an overview in your mind that, oh yes, we are using to be verbs in many ways. This is all my points that you have to understand that to be verb is very broad and we are using them very a lot.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Is it helpful for you or you?
Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, um, when we have talked about abbreviation and contraction in the past, Lisa, tell me, for example, how we can contract or abbreviate it with it if it is with to be verb is.
It with is, it becomes it's.
So please write this part also advanced consideration and up to this part. Up to it is important.
Sorry, teacher?
Can you read this part from here?
Yes. Advanced concentration?
Yeah.
Okay. Advanced considerations. Register difference. Formal writing often prefers full forms. It is important versus informal. It's important.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's important versus informal. It's important.
Yes. If you want to write something academically or informal way, you have to not use any abbreviation or contracted form. But for speaking, absolutely you can use, for example, I say it's important. And one thing, yes, this is not prefers, it's prefers, okay? Prefers. And yeah, so there is and there are. Oh, can anyone read this part? Existential. Up to the end, up to demand here. Fatima, please. Yeah.
Okay, existential, there are introduce new information. There are several reasons for this change. There has been a significant increase in demand.
Yeah, thank you so much. So there is and there are another usage of to be verbs is with there is and there are that shows that something is exists, something is exists. Yeah. So there is and there are. For example, there are several reasons for this change. Yeah, some reasons or several reasons are exist there. It shows the existential. And there has been a significant increase in demand. Again, we have an existent here, existent. So here I have some common error that students usually do that. For example, it says the book is belongs to me. It is wrong because belong itself is a verb. You cannot use a verb and a to be verb in a simple present tense. You say the book belongs to me. And then, as you say, it's an ace here because it is the third singular person. And I am agree, it is also wrong. You don't have to use the to be verbs in this case because agree itself is a main verb. And you have to say, I agree, I agree. And it has happened yesterday. It is also wrong because we are using the passive voice. We are assuming that it is an object. But in real, it is not an object, it is a subject. So we don't have to use the passive voice. We have to say, it happened yesterday. And the last one, she is knowing the answer. She is knowing the answer. So look, knowing or some kind of actions that we are not doing that like physically, but we are, for example, thinking, knowing, or feeling. Feeling can be, yeah, feeling is, but knowing, this is not. You don't have to say she is knowing. You have to say she knows the answer. Yeah. So yeah, these are all the common errors that usually students do, and you have to avoid that because right now you are aware of them, or you might be aware of that in the past. So practice application. Here I have some practice for you. But because we are running out of time, because I have to talk.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yeah, please go on.
Uh, yeah, in the sport.
Yeah.
Teacher, as you see that these are the common errors that I face many times. Like sometimes ago, I said that I am agree. So how should we know that these words didn't need to be verbs?
Yeah.
They are just these words you mentioned, or many other words there that we should aware about that.
So, for example, for as you said, I agree. How you know that? Can you tell me first of all what tense we use in here? I agree. Which tense it is?
Present perfect. Um,
No,
it is a simple present tense, teacher.
yeah, simple present tense. So if you say I am agree, do you know, or did you ever see a kind of structure that have a subject and then to be verb and then an agree? We have, for example, for continuous tense, I am agreeing. If still that's wrong, but we have a subject plus to be verbs plus verb ing. Or for the passive voice, we have object plus to be verbs plus the past participle of a subject. But we do not have a to be verbs with a form of a simple form of a verb that come together. Have you ever seen such kind of structure?
No, teacher.
So that is why it is wrong, because we do not have any kind of a structure that have to be verb and then the main verb with its simple form. And that is why it is wrong. And then for this one, why it, although I have already explained that, but still I have to say because we didn't understand. It has happened yesterday. It happened yesterday. When we say it has happened yesterday, it is completely wrong because it is not object. The things that is happening, we are referring to subject, not to object. That is why we cannot use is. It is completely the form of the simple tense of the passive voice, but we have to use a past tense, simple past tense. It happened yesterday, just simply we use a past simple tense. But in here, we make it very unnatural and also wrong. Yeah, any question?
Sorry, dear teacher. In this common mistake, it means we cannot use with adverb to be verb.
But it has happened yesterday. You mean this?
Yes, dear teacher. For example, I agree. It is wrong. I agree. It means we cannot use with adverb to be verb.
Yeah, I've already told you because agree is itself an action. We can use am as a main verb. For example, I am a student, it shows your existence, or it shows your state of being, like you are a student. But if you want to say that you are doing an action, that's completely wrong. Because, for example, I say I work, I am work. I don't say I am work. It is the same as that. Yeah, in Persian we say like I am agree. It is the difference of languages that we use the verb am verb inside our sentence, but in English you don't have to do that. In English you just put your subject and then your main verb. Yeah, I know that is because the difference between our language, so mostly students do such kind of misunderstanding. No worries, yeah, it is the beauty of different uh, cultures and different languages. I don't know, it is the beauty or it is the bad part. What do you think? The okay, we don't have to go on it anymore because we are going to run out of time. So let me find another slide. So right now, can you see my slide?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, dear teacher, we see.
Frozen, you have already sent a message. Sorry, I haven't seen that. The movie is about mother. The movie is about mother. No, if you want to say the movie, first of all, is about it. It's not only about. It's about two, and it shows an impending action. Like an action is ongoing, is going to start. Impending action. Like something that will happen. For example, the session or the online meeting is about to start, means it is going to start a bit later. But for if you want to say that the movie is about mother, that's completely fine. But the difference between this sentence and that collocation is totally different. Okay? Yeah, and we are on topic 13 using have and has. Let me go down. Yes. Who haven't participated